Hey guys, it's Steve and I. Long time no vlog. I've been doing some life remodeling, you may say, because I've been having so many problems with the OCD lately. I got this book, Obsessive Compulsive Disorder for Dummies. It sounds like it might be degrading, but no, this is one of the best books I've ever read. It describes my entire life and how to fix it. One of the most important notes that it talks about is called ERP, or Exposure Response Prevention Therapy. And in ERP, the point is that you face the thing that makes you uncomfortable and let it make you uncomfortable until you get used to it. So basically, I'm using the example of with my hoarding problem because my family, oh my gosh, we have a whole storage room full of junk that we haven't gone through because everything has sentimental value and everything is special and we could need it someday, but we've never used it because we can't get to it. That kind of problem. So I am supposed to take the things that I'm hoarding and get rid of them on purpose because it makes me uncomfortable until I get out of the hoarding habit. That's what I decided to focus on. My room looks amazing. I took almost all of my stuff out of that storage room and
compressed everything into smaller boxes and put them all in my bedroom.
I want to show you some of this stuff right now. So this is my bedroom from the door. This is all organized and open. There's counter space on it. It's lovely. My bookcases have condensed down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a little, when before I had all of these filled and a filing cabinet and all this other stuff, boxes in the back room full of books. But I've condensed it so that the top two are books, the bottom one is DVDs and movies and TV shows. I put all of my CDs into this little CD holder right here so that I don't have tons of CD boxes all over the place. This is all important filed paperwork, sentimental yearbook stuff, and textbooks, and also some other books that didn't fit. Woof. And of course my YouTuber books collection with family photos. The desk is clean. There's an open space for me to put my laptop. And then this is all of the office supplies I kept. Just one little tin. The nightstand is cleaned off. I have a new lamp here. And the drawer is way more cleaned out. And there's plenty of space in here for my fidget spinner collection. Woo! My bed's nice and made. The dresser over here is open, where I can put like a drink on a coaster. Zombie Goose has his own little stage with his son. I have all kinds of dishes and like nice glassware and all of my plastic dishes and cups in this right here, and they're all contained. I way downsided my closet and I took it out of color order, which was torture at first, but eventually I got used to it. It's easier to put things away, it's easier to find things actually, even though they're not in color order, because there's less of them. Organized my shoes. I've got all my musical instruments in here, some other sentimental things that I saved. I put in little bags instead of huge boxes. I just saved a couple of things. Bags and towels. This is my video equipment. These two boxes were condensed from way bigger boxes. They're sentimental things and other stuff like that. Some board games. This whole shelf used to be taken up with board games, but they're all kids' board games and board games with broken pieces, so I got rid of them all. Except for those few. Craft box, I condensed down to that. Card games, costumes, other games, some home videos, toolkit, and then some other sentimental stuff and boxes for things up on top and posters that I took down. My wall art, there is none. It's just open walls all around and a mirror. Hi, we've got way less scarves to get caught on. Hats, open space, a clock, open space, and then we've got this feature. I made a Space Jesus cross, because Space Jesus, and I have my Don't Forget to Be Awesome poster and my Turtles All the Way Down poster. Anybody can look at you, but it's quite rare to find someone who sees the same world you see. And then my two favorite Bible verses. I'm quite happy with how my room turned out. There are only a couple of boxes left I still need to go through, and there's plenty of space left in the closet for me to put stuff. But the biggest, most foreboding of all of these projects is definitely the Austridian box of junk. The Australian box of junk is a box, a huge box full of old papers and toys that had to do with my imaginary world I made up as a kid. And my sister and I used to play this game all the time. Everything was part of this world. Any games we played were TV shows from this world. Any songs we made up were songs from pop stars in this universe. So I have old newspapers and all kinds of fun stuff in this box. And I'm gonna go through it right now. So this is the box. The Australian box of junk. I believe it's labeled on this side. Yep, there we go. The Australian box of junk. And I have to condense that down. Preferably to this box. Tiny box. That is today's project, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm hoping it goes well. I want to get rid of as much stuff as possible just so I can say that I've succeeded at this and I can move on with my life and feel less cluttered and just better mentally. Okay, this big box, empty. Bam. Oh, this camera is not adjusted right. Ugh. Tiny box, new Australian box of junk. Let me fix this camera. Okay, it's been several days. I've changed pants. I've taken a shower. That's why my hair's all wet. But the job is done. The Australian box of junk has been condensed into a box. Gosh, this is gonna be like an eighth of the size of the previous Australian box of junk. It's just a little shipping box. That's gonna go in the closet. Also, something I didn't show you, the stuffed animals that I used to have. Bags and bags, big black trash bags of stuffed animals. I condensed down to 2 smaller bags, which are also gonna go up top in the closet. And I'm gonna have my whole life in this half of a bedroom, because half of it is Chrissy's. So I'm so excited about downsizing and cleaning and making my life simpler and easier. Overcoming OCD and its power that it had over me, past tense. And becoming a better person, a person I like a lot more. There were a lot of cool old memories that I would love to share with you guys that I got out of that box. That'll be a video for another time. I think I'm making some great progress and I hope you stick with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a great day, and please excuse me while I go on a space adventure with Space Jesus. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I got a tattoo. Yes, I got it on Easter Sunday because it says in Latin, he lives. Let me see if I can get at a good angle where the camera can see it. No, it looks like I'm gonna have to take the camera off the tripod. Can you see this? It says Vivit, which means he lives in Latin. It also has 1 Moss and Sparkle, 1 Australian Sparkle. You know, in relation to the Australian box of junk, the 2 worlds of my sister and I. It's got handles. Jesus is holding the handles on the side of the cross. And also I have a birthmark that looks like a fish. And the tattoo guy put an eye on it, which was really funny. So there we go. I have a tattoo. I've been wanting that tattoo for a really long time, since I was at Concordia. The story behind it is that Martin Luther, the man who kick-started the Protestant Reformation, was really depressed at one point in his life, and there's a tale that he carved into his desk, Vivit, meaning he lives, to remind him that, well, in the words of a well-known hymn that I love, life is worth living just because he lives.